Hello and welcome. Right guys and girls, today I'll be showing you the F-16 Indigo Sufa or Sufa or Sufa. I don't speak Hebrew unfortunately, so I don't know how that's pronounced properly, so I do apologise. But I'll be showing you that mod in this video. So first what you're going to do is you're going to want to get to the page where the download link is, either through their Discord or this address here. Both I will firmly put into the description, and then you're going to want to click this and it will download. Now I've already got that, so I shall cancel it. Then once that's downloaded, you're going to want to go to your downloads folder. There it is, and right click, extract, and there we go, we have the folder extracted. Double click and double click again. Now unlike other mods, this installs directly into your core mods folder, so if you don't mind messing around with the core mods, then by any means go ahead and use this mod. If you're not 100% on messing around with the core mods or the core folders themselves, wherever your open beta or stable version of DCS is installed, then don't do this unless you are 100% that you know how to revert back to the proper state if you want to use online F-16s. So and again, unlike normal mods, this is actually an executable. So you double click the executable and click yes, English, next, accept. Now that's not where my open beta is installed to, so we'll change that and we'll go down to the D folder and there. Okay, so then we're going to want to get rid of these bits here, IDF mods project and the Sufa mod, I believe. Just browse that one more time, because we want to install it where the so when it extracts, it has a core mods folder and then a mods folder. So we want it to go just into the DCS World Open Beta or stable version. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, click next and just let it install. Talk amongst yourselves while this is happening. Okay, so now it's finished. We can close that and we can now boot up DCS, and now you can see that the normal Eagle Dynamics F-16C mod is now replaced with the F-16 Indigo mod. So we click that, set wallpaper, just to prove it. There we go. Right, so we'll get into the mission editor and we'll have a quick look at it before we take it for a flight. Place one on the ramp, so as you can see I have the F-16 Indigo there, and I've got my usual bits and pieces all in there, tail number 69 as usual. Then we'll go to configurations. Now you can see the aircraft is it looks very good, it's been very well modelled. Got the really weird but quite nice looking conformal tanks. Now on the weapons, nothing any different really in terms of what you can select. I mean, there is the extra where is it? You can add the sniper pod there, but that's just for aesthetics. There's no actual use in that at all. And you can also, for some reason, add crew ladders. I'm not sure the reason behind that, because when you start taxiing and take off, they stay there. So I guess you could remove them with the ground crew. So we'll remove that. Remove the sniper pod because obviously it doesn't really do anything. Now, one thing of note with this, it has the conformal tanks, but they're not actually, they're again just for looks. There's no data input in to add extra fuel to the actual aircraft. So to cover that, they've given you an extra large fuel tanks to cover the fact that it's as you can see, you can have it with normal, which would be the conformal fuel tanks, but then you've got the extra large ones of 600 gallons, and that's now fuel in the tanks and now the conformal tanks. So there is that downside of that you have to use this pylon for fuel tanks. Yeah, so that's doesn't matter which you do, you're going to have to add the fuel for the conformal fuel tanks. So that's one downside, but like I say, everything's there. Air-to-air missiles, there isn't any Python 5s yet. I guess as the mod progresses, more and more armament will be added, and any speciality Israeli armament will also be added. So that's it in configuration. And as for skins, you've got the aggressor squadrons, you've got 101, they're all there pretty much. I don't know my Israeli squadrons that well, but yeah, there's a selection, although all it really does is change your tail art, not the camo. So let's get into the sim. Okay, so we're in the office. As you can see, it's no different to the F-16I. All switches are the same, everything like that. They are working on a Hebrew cockpit layout. Obviously that's in the works and waiting to be implemented. So yeah, there is that. We go outside. And it looks very good, nicely done. There is a second cockpit. Obviously from here you can see looks quite decent, but it is it's multi-crew, but if you are multi-crewing it, all you're going to be doing from the back seat is sitting and watching. There's no there's nothing you can add to the experience. It's just a ride along. There's no cockpit instrument panel. It's very bland in the back. Unfortunately I can't show you it because I don't have anybody about at the moment to help me show you that, but you're not missing a lot, to be honest. And I'm sure there are some other creators out there that are probably showing you the back seat. But yeah, this is well, it really looks the part, I've got to say. They've done a fantastic job of the external model. Whether they are actually going to implement back seat, weapon systems operator, panel at the back, or anything of that kind. It remains to be seen. I know that they are working on an F-16D, but that's a long way down the road. So maybe if that is happening, possibly there'll be another cockpit added. Because why would you make an F-16D if you're not going to make the backseat cockpit? But yeah, so but as I say, that's a little while down the road. They've got the Hebrew cockpit coming. Other weapon systems will come online, I'm guessing, as the mod progresses. But for the moment, this is it. Take it for a flight. Okay, let's just get this lined up and then we'll open the taps. Okay, now this thing will be quite heavy because I've obviously added the extra fuel for the formal tanks. So it's going to take a little while to get off the ground. But other than really being an F-16C in Israeli clothing, the IDF mods project F-16 Indigo Sufa really isn't anything other than. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's they've done a fantastic job of modelling it. It looks very good. Really looks the part, but at the moment it's just an F-16C in Israeli markings, really. But like I say, it's early doors. I'm not dissing the project because that's not my style. I believe every mod should be given a chance, so it'll be interesting to see what they add to this in the future when other weapon systems come online, and any extra add-ons they decide to put onto this, and also if they decide to add another cockpit for the back seater. Now if you want to revert your F-16 back to the C variant, you can go through various channels on how to do it through your Eagle Dynamics start folder, but I've stumbled across DCS Update Utility, which is a standalone. It doesn't need to be installed. We'll double click on that and it knows my build, my update version, what aircraft I've got installed, campaigns if any, and things like that. Now all I need to do is click repair. Yes. Check all. And then repair. And it'll do its bit. And there we have it, back to normal. So simple as that. And as you can see, the icon is back to F-16C again, and yeah, good little bit of software that. So I'll leave a link for the download for that as well. So that's the DCS Update Utility. But yeah, anyway, so that's the IDF mods project F-16 Indigo Sufa, and the utility updater. So thank you for watching. As always, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.